Good. Another tough one. We're not finding ways to come out in the second half and put together all three facets of the game, and their breakdowns, in all three. We had some breakdowns obviously in the first half, two defensively and offensively. They gave them the explosive plays and scores. It's an excellent football team. They're going to win a lot of games with upperclassmen, and they're really good at the line of scrimmage on both sides. And we've got to really look at ourselves hard, coaches and players, and figure out why we're not putting together complete games. And youth is no longer an answer in certain places or injuries. It's time for us to grow up and be able to play a complete game in this difficult conference. So congratulations to them, though. They really dominated the game in the second half.
They obviously had a tremendous amount of success running the football. From your perspective on your defensive end, what did you see?
Just a lot of great things for 7 plays, and then out of 10 plays, and then 3 that are not fit properly, or misaligned, or got cut off. I mean, you got to give them credit too. I mean, sometimes they block you, but it shouldn't be 70-yard runs. They're very good at what they do. They had a really good plan to check to certain things, against certain looks, and they got really talented running backs that when they do get a crease, they make you pay. But we fit some stuff wrong again, and we missed some tackles again, and then some of the credit goes to them too.
Hugh, what are y'all seeing offensively in the second half that leads to short possessions?
So Dan, I don't know. It's the way we start the second half offensively really put our defense in a bind, and we have to go watch the film. But it certainly it wasn't good to go 3 straight 3-and-outs for sure.
Fadal Brown returned. Did he go as many snaps as y'all planned? More snaps than you planned?
I hadn't seen the stat sheet. I'm not sure how many he went. He flashed a few times, I know that, so we'll have to see. I'll have to watch the tape. I'm not sure how many he played.
Any idea how serious the injuries to Rod Taylor and Marquise Haynes were?
Marquise, I think, came back and played some, so I think he should be okay. I don't know if they x-rayed Rod's or not. I haven't heard, but he's a tough kid, and he was hurting pretty good.
How do you go approach correcting mistakes this week?
Same way we do every week. We'll go out tomorrow night after we get some rest, after we get back, and we'll have a 25-minute correction period and on the things that we did not do right. And, if you get beaten a one-on-one in pass rush, there's not a whole lot you can do on that. You tip your hat to them, but if we fit a run wrong, or if we blocked a look wrong, or made the incorrect read, or depth on routes, we'll correct all of those. But we'll do that tomorrow, and then start to getting ready for Auburn.
What happened with Jerry Caldwell?
I'm not sure.
Okay. ESPN said that he was taken off the sideline.
I have no idea. I haven't heard that one.
With Fournette missing so many games, obviously you guys didn't expect him to come out and be this explosive, but how was he able to be so successful against you guys tonight?
I think that's who he is. If he gets creases like he got tonight, he's, I think probably the best in the nation. He was fresh and very healthy. I admire Leonard. I've been around him a few times at media days, and he's really a class guy and an excellent back.
You mentioned how y'all tried some different things personnel-wise over the off-league at linebacker, maybe to try some things schematically. I mean, is there really anything you can do in terms of personnel grouping defensively, or you just got to kind of get better?
Just keep playing. Played Willie Hibbler a lot tonight. He's a freshman. He did a few good things. I thought Bing Dukes played good again. 7 out of 10 plays. And it's hard to say without watching the film exactly what went wrong on every single play. But we just got to keep working them. I mean, football is the best training ground for life. I mean, we're staring adversity right in the face, and and it will test all of us. And I saw some things tonight I wasn't crazy about, in certain kids, and and that's man, it's like we're a family, and we've got to fight during the difficult times, and this is something that will teach them a lot about themselves long after football's over and we're long and gone from here.
Hugh, did Shea make the trip?
No.
Is that unusual? Had he been making the trips?
No, I really can't believe that you guys even make that a story. You have a 70-man travel squad, and it's obvious that we're at this point trying to redshirt him, and we kind of need D linemen and offensive linemen. So I'm not even sure why that's a story.
You said earlier in the week this would be a week you find out a lot about yourselves.
Yep.
What did you find out?
There's some good and some bad. There's certainly there's a lot of fighting, a lot of kids, man, and then we didn't handle when things didn't go real well for us. We didn't respond, whether it's a coaching call or whether it's not making a play or whether it's not having the right focus and mental toughness to push through the difficult times. Combination of all of it. So those are the things that you got to continue to work on, and then you see others that, man, they fight and they battle, and they're going to fight to the end for each other. So it's a combination.
What kind of adjustments did you see that LSU defense make there after this first couple of drives?
None. They kept playing. They're going back and forth between their odd and even. We had some good checks there in the second half. We had a back go the wrong way, down backed up, said he couldn't hear the check, and we had that happen twice actually, and it really got us off to a bad start in the second half. But no, they're who they are, but they're very good at it, and they're very athletic. Their backers play really well.
I know you've got to see the film, but seeing Chad without having to look at the film and some decision making out there, what can you kind of see in some of those forces?
Yeah, I mean, he's a competitor, and he obviously would like to have a few throws back. Thought it was a critical moment in the game, and we're not good enough right now. When we get a break, we need to score, and we got a break there. And he was a little late on and underthrew a vertical ball that was a pick that gave it back to them. So that was made a lot of good ones too. But he was definitely under pressure after they got the lead and knew we had to throw.
How much confidence do you have in Dave's ability to fix this defense?
Yeah, it's been a battle. Dave Womack has been tremendous, for me, and I owe him a lot. And we address staff issues every week, every single week, and we'll continue to do that. And it's it's a combination. Again, it's not just one guy doesn't all of a sudden become bad at what he does when he's been good at it a long time. So we just got to continue to address the issues and man, keep fighting for the whole season.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach. We'll do players behind the locker room.